Ranking all 5 Vanguards in Marvel Rivals. Starting with the worst of the bunch, Hulk. I know, I didn't want it to be true either, but Hulk is by far the worst Vanguard. He happens to do a lot of nothing in games besides playing Transformers.
Autobots, roll out!
He lacks power in his punches, and having an ability that stuns people but you can't damage them is weird for a melee character. The only time he can really do anything is when he uses his ultimate, and even then, he is CC'd to oblivion because his hitbox becomes so gigantic where you actually have to try and miss him. It's like he becomes a colossal titan with the power of a stuffed animal. And can someone explain why he doesn't do at least a bit of damage when he jumps around? I mean, it shows him cracking the floor. I never thought in a million years a tiny raccoon would be able to take on the Incredible Hulk. Next, we have Magneto, who is not in a bad spot in the game, and honestly, feels a little disrespectful to be putting in next to Hulk. But the other Vanguards just do Magneto's job better. His damage output is not bad, and neither is his survivability. What sets him apart from Hulk, and gets him in the conversation of being one of the better tanks in the game, is his team up ability with Scarlet Witch. This sword ability is where most of his real potential comes from, and can really make him a threat to the enemy team. It just sucks to see all that power gatekept by another character. He's a solid pick, but not the best. Coming in the number 3 slot is Doctor Strange. His teleporting ability alone automatically puts him higher on this list. The fact that he can place a teleporter for his whole team to use anywhere on the map is a huge W for his kit. Not only that, his survivability is great with the use of his shield, and being able to reposition with his flight ability gives him different options to approach a fight. Even his ultimate is great by stunning enemies and making their hitboxes bigger. Overall, Doctor Strange is a great Vanguard for creating space for his team. Personally, I've seen a lot of teams utilize him with Groot since he's able to fly above the walls he creates. But I still think there's another character who fits better with the walking tree. That character is Penny Parker, or the second best Vanguard in the game. This might be a shock to some of you, but Penny's ability to hold an area is insane. If she's able to get her ability set up on a point, good luck trying to push her out. Her mines do a good amount of burst damage, then she has her spider nest that becomes a problem if not dealt with, and she has a stun that is on a 3-second cooldown. On top of all that, her mobility is a lot more insane than people think. She also happens to be the only Vanguard that I've had consistent success countering the Groot, and if you played any of the alpha, you know that's huge. The only reason she isn't number 1 is because she isn't the best on a couple maps, especially the convoy map when her team is attacking trying to push the payload. Other than that, she's a great pick for any team. Now, to no one's surprise, the best Vanguard in the game is Groot. I am Groot, I am Groot, I am Groot. For all of you who didn't catch what I just said, Groot is literally a walking tank. There have been countless times when I would see Groot's damage received at the end of a game be well over 40,000. His ability to section off parts of the map to benefit his team is like no other character. His walls not only provide cover for his team, but they also can heal him and do damage to enemies. His damage potential is the highest out of all of the Vanguards. If he has his wall set up well, he can literally fry another Groot in seconds. That's 900 health gone in a flash from a tank, not a duelist. His ult has a lot of uses besides damage, like stopping the movement of characters who are using their ults. If it wasn't for the fact that my man walks slower than paint dries, he would be a menace to every single lobby. What do you guys think about the list? Who would be your number 1 Vanguard? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you made it this far, congrats, you've earned 65 XP coins. Hope you enjoyed watching, and remember to keep leveling up.